just decided to start vlogging because I had the time to, honestly. I'm just sitting here on the floor with him in my arms, so I was like, you know what, let me just do a vlog real quick. So yes, here it is. It is July 24th, I believe, and he is knocked out. So he smiles and stuff in his sleep, and he's like milk drunk, so he's laughing right now. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and do a video. It's July 24th, so he is about to be 5 months in a couple of days. And as you can see, he's pretty big. Well, you probably can't really tell how big he is, but he's pretty big. Oh. He was nursing. So he's about 20 pounds now. I'm not sure how long he is because I've actually missed his 4-month doctor's appointment. I missed his 4-month doctor's appointment at the beginning, and I've been having problems getting in contact with the pediatrician, so that's been a little bit hectic to schedule his 4-month, and he's about to be 5 months. But yeah, last time we were at the doctor's for his 3 months, he was about he was about 16 pounds, and like I think he was 21 inches tall. He thinks I'm talking to him, so he's laughing in his sleep. But yeah, it's been a kind of a roller coaster. I'm trying to remember what was happening the last time I vlogged. Oh, the last time I vlogged, he was about to be a month, so nothing was happening. I'm trying to remember. So April was a little bit hectic for me in recovery. I recovered pretty well from the C-section. I went back to driving for Lyft like basically immediately. I did have to have like the white band wrapped around me to help me move and stuff like that, so that I could get around. But April, I went back to Lyft driving. I'm trying to think of the complications I had. I don't think I had any complications. He's just cheating. But he's trying to fall asleep, so he thinks I'm talking to him, so he's just cracking up. I'll just sum it up basically because I don't remember it month by month. But at one point in time, I broke out in bumps again. Hello guys, hopefully you can hear me well. And I'm in my car. I don't know what the heck I was about to say. I'm in my car, and I just wanted to vlog really quick before I start work, because I can't vlog upstairs since Kevin and KJ are asleep. So I just came down here in the garage to vlog real quick and tell you guys what the heck is happening with me. So KJ is 6 weeks and all that stuff. But let's talk about me for a second. There is something in my eye. How about that? So I don't know what has been going on with me. I talked about the pup breakout. Hopefully, if I move the car, y'all can still hear me. But I talked about the pup breakout. But let's talk about this other breakout that's happening with me. I don't know what this is. My hands are bumpy. You can see there. Here. You can see it there. Let me wipe my camera off. Where is it? Is that better? You can see it there. Yeah, focus. There we go. And it's everywhere on me. It's on my whole entire body. When I say entire, I mean entire. It's the boobs, it's my feet, it's in everything between. I think it's just not on my neck and my face. When I tell you, this doesn't itch as bad as pup, but it itches. I don't know why I am breaking out. Somebody suggested that it might be because of dehydration. So it just went up my nose. Hopefully that is the reason why, because I don't feel like going to another doctor's appointment or another hospital visit trying to figure out what's going on. But it may be because for some reason I just can't get together with this water situation. So the water filter in our pitcher, could y'all walk any faster? The water filter in my pitcher has gone out, and I haven't changed it forgot to get out the way, y'all. I forgot. I went to Target, but I forgot to get the filter. So if it's not filtered, it tastes like poop to me. And I said this in my vlog a couple vlogs ago. I was talking about why I stopped drinking water or whatever, because it tasted like poop. So here we go again. Tasted like poop. So hopefully these bumps will go away when I start drinking more water. Because it itches. Like right now, it's itching on my thigh. I mean, it's everywhere. It's so bad, and I try my hardest not to scratch. I put on cortisone, all that good stuff, but nothing seems to be working just yet. I mean, the cortisone works a little bit, but it's not totally taking it away. And then I bought like the soothing cortisone, and it's not soothing a daggone thing. So y'all, that sucks. But I just wanted to put the little 6-week update with me first before I started with Kader. Or matter of fact, I might even do it with him first. I don't know. But look, I'm breaking out my arm. It's just everywhere. I'm scratching like literally everywhere, and I hate it. But yeah, that's my 6-week update. And then I guess tomorrow I'll do KJ's 6 weeks update. And when I come from my doctor's appointment on Monday, I may have another update that has to do with my fibroids, and I don't think it's a good one. Let's just say I think the fibroids are lower than they were before. Let's say 6 weeks is for other things too, and those other things did not get accomplished because just the test and trial did not get accomplished because I think the fibroids are in the way. I'll keep you guys updated on that, and tomorrow we'll see if my bumps have gone or if they're still here. I don't know. I'm tired of scratching. I'm tired of itching. Now the thing is, you can still see. Now I'm starting to think: is it the bumps from pup or is it the bumps from something else? Because you can clearly see like the bumps on my stomach from what I thought was the pup. I'll show you guys that later. But I thought it was the bumps from the pup, but obviously it's not. It must be from, I don't know. We gonna find out because it's everywhere. I know I'm in a car trying to show y'all, and you probably can't see, but you can see there. Look at that. Just bumpy for no reason. But I'll update you guys later on how I feel and if there's any digression with these bumps. And I'll show you guys like what my stomach looks like and all that other stuff. But check you guys later. Don't know where, how, why. I broke out in bumps again, so I had to schedule an appointment for a doctor who saw me. She gave me some ointment. I think this was probably like early May, maybe something like that. But basically, I broke out in hives again. Had to get an ointment for that. Then shortly after that, I felt like I had the flu. And what I mean by that is like my muscles and my joints hurt so bad to the point that like I had to call out of work. So it happened before I started working. Then we wound up moving. We wound up moving, and then I had a flare up, and I realized like, okay, so let me back up. So first, I had broke out in hives, and I had to go to the doctors for that. They gave me some type of like, basically hydrocortisone type of ointment. It's very topical, just to put it on there, and it eventually went away. I'm not sure like why it flared up, but I'm thinking there's something going on with my blood. So then maybe like a week after that happened, I had got a little lightheaded and dizzy, and then I realized like I had been breastfeeding but not drinking enough water, and I hadn't been taking like my prenatals and my vitamins and stuff like that. So I had to get right back on my prenatals and vitamins. Like I had to take an extra dose of iron. I had to take an extra dose of calcium. I went to go, oh, I had a lot of pain in my teeth. I think this was right after the bump. So it was like week after week after week. There was something else. So my the right side of my mouth just randomly started hurting one week, and I remember thinking like, oh, this must be like my wisdom tooth still growing. I was thinking it must be my wisdom tooth still growing in, but in actuality, it was I needed a root canal. And I mean, to the point where I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was crying my eyes out. I said I would rather have contractions, like, because it just did not go away. Because you're dealing with nerves, and nerve issues are way worse than like any other pain. Like muscle pain is different. You can relax the muscle and stuff like that, but nerves, you have to take like serious medication for that. So I wound up going to get checked out at a dentist, and they examined my mouth, and they said that I needed like 7 root canals. That basically like my teeth were bad, basically like, you know, not getting dental care and stuff while I was pregnant, and not taking the necessary vitamins for pregnancy and stuff like that. So my tooth kind of decayed a little bit, and so they said I needed 7 root canals. I've only got 1 so far. But then I'm also going to go back to get a second opinion, so I don't, you know, be paying for 7 root canals, even though my insurance covers it. But if I don't really need 7 root canals, I'm not about to go back to that dentist and get one and get all 7. So they did one root canal. So then right after that, I started dealing with dizziness, and then I realized, oh, you know, I haven't been taking my prenatals and my calcium and my iron, so I had to get an extra dosage of that. And then that was fine. And right after that, I was supposed to start work, and I had went through training and everything. And the day I was supposed to start, I had a flare up. So this point, I'm like, it's always something. So the flare up was basically my joints, my muscles, they hurt like I was having a flu, and I had to go take a bath, just soak in some hot water, and it worked a little bit, but it was just painful for me to get up. Like I would move and my bones would crack, my hip would crack, my knees would crack, everything was just stiff. So I wound up calling the doctor, because it happened again, I think the following week. And so we went to the hospital, we went to the doctors, I think that following week. And I was telling her like I had a flare up, I had bumps at one point, but that ceased with the ointment. But I was like, I still have some stiffness in my neck from when I flared up. And she examined my bumps or whatever, but she was really trying to focus on like why, you know, I had this random flare up and stiffness. So they did a blood test. A week later, my original OB that I had that gave me the progesterone for him, she's like my primary care doctor, but she's also an OB. So she was telling me that they found some irregularities in my blood, and then they want me to get tested for autoimmune disease. And I'm waiting for that doctor's appointment now with the rheumatologist. So she's thinking it might be like rheumatoid arthritis or something like that. So I'm thinking the same thing, because it's just when I researched what rheumatoid arthritis was and like the symptoms were very similar to what I had. So I'm thinking that that's rheumatoid arthritis, which is not great for somebody who's trying to pursue a career in massage therapy. So yeah, I would flare up, and I think I had to call out of work for 2 days. And then like the 3rd day I was just like, I'm going to work. And actually like massaging people felt better on my fingers, because it's like soothing them. So that happened 1 week, and then like the next week I'm dealing with dizziness and lightheadedness. So I forgot, like, okay, you're breastfeeding, you also need to be eating, you need to eat extra for that, but then you're also burning more calories as a massage therapist. So literally, as I am in the middle of talking to a client about the importance of hydrating, because we're sharing stories about people passing out in the desert and all this other stuff because they're dehydrated. And as we're talking, I start to feel really lightheaded, real dizzy, and I'm like, what the heck is happening? So basically that day I hadn't been drinking any water, and I had went outside without my sunglasses on. I have very My eyes are very sensitive to light, so I had went outside without my sunglasses on. I only ate like a little kid's quesadilla from like Chipotle, so I didn't really have anything on my stomach. And then I had 2 more clients after him, so I was, doing a lot for my body without actually putting the calories back into it, so I got lightheaded. So the next 2 days I had to call off of work, and I actually went to the emergency room, but I had never been seen by the doctor. They just took like my vitals and they updated like my profile on the website, so I could tell like my hemoglobin I think was low, and basically my sister was like, your blood isn't getting all the oxygen it needs, that's why you got lightheaded. So I wound up getting like a body armor with some electrolytes in it, and my husband got me some like steak and some greens, and we ate that, and I felt better, honestly. And now it's just teaching me to like be careful. Like I have to basically overeat in like my calories, because I burn a lot breastfeeding, and I breastfeed every day on break. And I pump every day on break. Of course I breastfeed every day, and then I'm also like burning calories massaging people. So I've been dealing with those issues, and I think that's about it for me. I've had some postpartum shedding, like when I take out my twist, the parts of my hair that will come out is not even twisted, it's just like clumps of hair. So I've been dealing with that, but I've got some like growth serum that I picked up yesterday. I got me like a whole like growth serum, system to help my hair grow back. Yes, also colored my hair since I've last vlogged. And I think that's about it for me. My fibroids are definitely sitting like lower on like my uterus. So I'm supposed to get this procedure to remove those, some of the fibroids that I have. And I think that's about it. Nothing else has changed. I've definitely lost a lot of weight due to breastfeeding. I weigh less than I did before I was pregnant, so that's a bonus. I think I'm like 180 something, and when I was pregnant I was like 190 something. So I've lost a lot of weight. You guys could tell in my face, because my face looks a little slimmer. And I think that's it for me. Now for KJ, he, like I said, is about probably 20 something pounds right now. He sometimes is mistaken for a 6-month-old, but he is not. He's only 4, about to be 5 months in a couple of days. He loves to laugh. He loves to be up under me. He's starting to grip now. He like right now his hand is closed, but usually he's gripping my face, gripping my cheeks, giving me kisses. He definitely loves to eat. He loves just to be up under me breastfeeding. He's recognized who I am. That was a couple months ago. He would just stare at me. If other people were around, he just like would stare at me. Last Sunday he got dedicated, and I cried like a baby. He's learning to hold his bottle. He doesn't like pacifiers. He doesn't really care for toys. I sat him like on his little like kicking piano thing a couple minutes ago. He don't care for the music. He does like lullabies, but the lullaby has to be turned all the way up for him to like really hear it, and it'll put him to sleep. Like days when like he's in a car seat and he is trying to fall asleep and he just wants something to suck on for comfort, he'll listen to a lullaby and he'll fall asleep. But it has to be like, it has to get his attention immediately, because if it doesn't, he won't listen to it. He won't care for it. He'll just be fussy. So he does like lullabies in that sense. He's definitely starting to look like me more, because he came out looking straight like his dad, but his features are starting to look like mine. And I think that's probably it. His hair did kind of break off. His hair broke off because of the caps and stuff we were using. So I've been putting like aloe vera gel and peppermint oil on his hair, and that's grown back. And now he has like a blue satin bonnet that I got for him. I forgot where I got it, but I was following these people on Instagram, and I took a picture, and I was like, I'm gonna buy one. And then yesterday I saw them at the Ubiquitous Expo here in DC, and I saw the company, and I got him a scarf. So we're working on growing his hair back. It's grown a little bit since a couple of weeks since it's broken off, because all the hats we were putting on him when it was cold. So it's actually grown back, but it's definitely shorter than it was the last time I vlogged. And I'll show you how big he is. I'm gonna try to lift him. He's really big now. He like I said, he's like 20 something pounds. I don't know, he's probably like 21 inches long now. He's just the sweetest little thing. He, like I said, he likes to smile, he likes to laugh, he likes to giggle. He doesn't like the stroller unless it's moving. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have an update on. I don't think there's anything else to update. Oh, what I will say is I did have mommy blues where I would just like cry just at the realization, like, oh, he's a baby. What if something happens to him when he's little? He can't help himself because he's so vulnerable. I mean, my husband had that discussion as well. Like, when my husband saw him come out, he's just realized, like, oh my God, this is a vulnerable person. Like, they're dependent on people. And I'm like, yeah, it's a serious thing. So I had mommy blues for a while. I didn't have postpartum. I'm trying to think what else. All my things that I didn't like when I was pregnant, I like them again. Not so much like French fries though. I loved French fries before I was pregnant, but now I'm just like, eh. But everything else I like. So all that went back to normal. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't know how emotional it would be to get rid of his clothes that he can no longer fit. And thankfully my friend is having a boy, so it doesn't have to go far. Like, my other friend just had a boy, so all their clothes are like close. But to see like the clothes that people have gotten us, you know, just out of the first excitement of him, to see like he can't fit that stuff no more and I have to give it away, it's so sad. So that's another thing I didn't really think about, like being a mom, like, oh, I have to get rid of your little, you know, clothes that you used to wear. So like I said, thankfully, you know, it's not going too far. But yeah, he's definitely in like 6 to 9 months clothes. And some clothes, I think this may be like a 3 to 6. Okay, so this is a 0 to 3 t-shirt, which he can fit. So it just depends on how it's made. But we just moved it to a new place, so it's kind of hard to do stuff when he just wants to be clingy. So I'm going to end this video and put him down so that I can get more stuff done. And I guess I'll update you guys, I guess in 6 months maybe, I don't know. But this is him. I'll show you guys what he looks like real quick, because he's sleeping. But I'm sorry, Papa. I'm sorry. Okay. He need mugs like his dad too. He ain't get that from me. But alright, that's all I got for you guys. If I think of something else, I'll put it in here. But if not, then I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye. What you laughing at, Papa? What you laughing at? It's funny. It's funny, Papa. Say bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, I also forgot to say, he started rolling over yesterday. I was at my friend's sister's house, and so that backwards, my sister's friend's house, and we were eating, and my sister's like, put him down, and I'm like, no, because he gets fussy. Like, I don't, you know, I could eat, you know, with him on my lap, but she's like, girl, put him down. So she put him on the couch on his back, and he flipped over on his stomach, and I'm saying, like, sir, when did you start doing this? So put him back on his back, flipped on his stomach. So I recorded it, and of course I'm gonna put it in here. But when I recorded it, he started acting like, I'm not gonna do it the way you wanted me to. So he flipped over, but he did it really, really slow. So that was a new thing for me.
You're almost there. Bada boom, bada bing,
Oh
baby.
my gosh.
Roller.
Like, I know he'll toss side to side because he does that in the middle of the night. Like, if he has gas or if he's hungry, he'll, you know, flip his head to side to side. And since he lays right beside me, I can, like, it wakes me up in the middle of the night. But I didn't know he was actually turning. Another thing is, she has like slouched him on the couch and put like a pillow on his belly, and he was just playing with the pillow. He pushed the pillow off and he went from slouching and he sat right up. So I'm like, when did you start doing this stuff? So that's a couple of things that he's doing now. He likes to stand up. He likes to push with his feet like he was doing in the womb. He's just kicking. But his legs are so strong that he can like stand up. Of course, not on his own, but when he stands on our laps, he's standing up. It's strong, thick legs. So hopefully he's not going to start, walking too early. But he definitely has strong legs. Like I said, he grips, he holds now. He pulls hair. He'll try to pull my earring and stuff if I let him. Other than that, I don't think there's anything he's doing. Laughing and kicking and just, being a little baby. But he's sleeping now. So I'll let him sleep. All right, for real, bye.